Is XCOM available for console, Sam? Yes. Matter of fact, when I started playing it, my first playthrough was on console. That's how I was introduced to it. Although, for this playthrough, I'm playing through on PC. I'm actually playing PC for the first time using PC controls because I was used to using controller, you know, from initially playing it on console. But I made a commitment that I was going to play this playthrough entirely with PC controls just to get better at them. But yeah, it's on console. I think all the XCOM games are on console. Because you have XCOM 1, basically it comes in two flavors, Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, which is an expansion pack for Enemy Unknown. And XCOM 2, I think, is also... matter of fact, I'm sure of it. XCOM 2 is also on console. Because one of the streamers that I follow who plays XCOM 2 a lot, he plays it on PS4, I believe. You're gonna get it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I recommend it if you like turn-based strategy games. XCOM is a classic. Yeah, I never liked turn-based strategy games until I started playing XCOM, to be honest. Alright. So, let's see where we are. So, in-game date is 13 April. So we're almost about halfway through the second month of the campaign on the in-game calendar. Your PC broke, you forgot to put water in through it? Okay. You forgot to put water through it. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. Let's see, so where are we? So in the middle of our events list we have 3 days with a floater autopsy in progress. 4 days for our first satellite construction. 12 days so we get a satellite uplink, and 16 days for the next satellite after that. I believe we already have one satellite constructed from last week, so if we play our cards right, by the end of the month we should be able to have 3 satellites available for the month. Let me see. So we have
uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
Right now, yeah, we have one satellite already constructed. I think we must have got that done during last week's playthrough, and we got 2 more in the queue. So we have 2 on station already, but by the end of the month, that should enable us to deploy over 3 separate countries. And I think the way that works is... Alright, so we have one uplink here. We're building another uplink in the empty chasm kind of right next to it. But because the 2 satellite uplinks will be directly adjacent to each other, we get an adjacency bonus, and I think the adjacency bonus allows us to control a 3rd satellite. So we get 2 from this one, 2 from this one, then the bonus with the 2 being adjacent gives us a 3rd one, so we should have 5. So we should be in good shape with our satellites for the month. Sam says, it's a gaming one, so yeah, it gets hot easily. Yeah, I know, Sam. Yeah, same here. Mine has a liquid cooler for the CPU. And I remember, because mine is a couple years old now. I think it's about 3 years old now. But I remember last year, my original liquid cooler actually started failing because my CPU temperature started rising. And the only way I knew was because my CPU fans really started going, running, really high, like all the time. And so I checked the CPU temperature and saw that it was running hot, and I knew I had to replace the cooler. But yeah, luckily I figured that out before I took any system damage. All So let's see. So here's our projects for the month, and then 18 days left to the end of the month, and we get the council report. 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Actually, that's the first of the next month. Alright, so let's see what else we're looking at. Let's take a look at the barracks. So, we're looking pretty good. We don't have anybody in the infirmary. Nobody hospitalized after last week's missions, which was a stroke of pretty good luck. And then, also, as a result of one of our missions last week, we got a new recruit here. Tadashi Yamaguchi, call sign Loki, who comes in at sergeant rank, and he's a sniper. So we now have a backup sniper for our buddy Daffy's, who is now up to lieutenant grade. And let me see, what do we give him in the way of abilities at sergeant rank? He has headshot, squad sight, and damn good ground. Okay. So, pretty much starting out with his build just like Daffy's. Headshot, squad sight, and damn good ground. Plus we gave Daffy's disabling shot, which would be pretty good. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of depth. We have a captain now. My buddy Blast Pop, who joined the squad last week and made captain. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lieutenants. We got Donna, Daffy's, King, and also our recruit Zhang, who all made captain. I mean lieutenant, rather. Sam says, you live in Australia, so it's 9:40. You're just going to have a shower, be back. Okay, Sam. No problem. So what, 9:40 a.m. there, I guess, right? Yeah, you guys are like way ahead of us, like living in the future. Okay, cool. Let's see. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 soldiers of decent rank. Sergeants, lieutenants, and captains. And we did have our brand new rookie who went out on one mission, her first mission last week, Lopez here. Did pretty good, got 3 kills in her first outing and only 1 mission, which is really good. And then got promoted to squaddie and assumed the class of support. So that gives us 2 supports in combination with Donna. And right now, she just has our basic squaddie upgrade, which is a smoke grenade. But she did pretty good in her first mission out. We'll see how we make out with her. And in addition to that, we recruited our buddy G. Cook Scotland, who is going to assume this soldier, Alan Wallace. And right now he's a rookie. We haven't gotten him out on any missions yet, but we're going to try to get him out soon and get him hopefully a couple kills so we can find out what position he'll graduate to, what class he'll graduate to. And in addition to that, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rookies on the bench, each and beyond Alan Wallace here, and we will see if we can start getting some of those guys into the mix. Alright, so let's see what else we got going on. What's going on in engineering right now? So we got our satellite construction projects going. Facilities, 12 days till we get our next satellite uplink. No other active construction going on. The first 2 levels of our base are fully excavated. We're running a little bit low on credits at mid-month here, but we dumped a lot of money into our satellites and as well as putting in the new uplink, plus we completed the thermal generator this month. In addition to putting in a workshop, so we've constructed quite a bit of facilities so far this month. And in addition to that, thanks to our research gains, we have access now to blueprints for carapace armor, which cost is not too bad. We have they cost about 22 credits each, but they also consume 13 alloys. We have enough engineers now at 13 on staff, so the requirement for 10 engineers here was met when we finished the workshop last week. But we have so far built 4 of them. We're going to need probably at least 5 to outfit our main squad, and 6 if we also count the sniper, who's going to need to be outfitted. So let me see. Do we have enough to build 2 more suits of armor? Let me think. So we need roughly 44 credits. Yes, we can do that. And we need 26 alloys. So let's check the gray market, see our inventory and alloys. So we right now have we have 71 units of alien alloys, and we need 26 to build 2 more suits of armor. Yeah, we can do it. I'm trying to think if we have any other reason to kind of hold on to additional alloys at this point, which I'm not sure we do. Because we don't have any other active projects that we need to jump on right away, I don't think. Let's see. So, yeah, 3 more days for our floater autopsy. Let me see. Do any of Dr. Vollin's other research projects require alien alloys? If we get on the beam weapon project before the end of the month, which, given that this takes about 8 days to research, then that will use only 5 alloys, so that's not too bad. Skeleton suit requires 15 alloys. We could cover that if necessary, but that's slow research, so I don't think we're going to get to that this month, if we decide to research skeleton suit at all. And light plasma rifle requires... Okay, this could be our biggest expenditure. It requires 40 weapons fragments. Doesn't require alloys at all, just Illyrium. Excuse me, a little congested. I think my allergies are getting to me a little bit this afternoon. Alright, so I don't think we have any... Oh, what about the outsider shard, which is priority research? Alright, they call it priority research, but that means it's a priority to advance the storyline, which, in my case, in my opinion, I don't know if this is necessarily priority research for us. I think I'd rather, now that we have Carapace armor and have upgraded our defense, I think I want to probably switch to upgrading the our offense by starting to research beam weapons as our next project. Let me see, what else could we look at? UFO power source, experimental warfare, which I'm still not sure exactly what experimental warfare yields us. I kind of forgot to... I said I was going to do some offline research on that during the week, and I kind of forgot to look that up. Let's see, and the alien nav computer, which is about 4 days of research. That won't be too bad either to get through. We did kind of have a really tough time bringing down the last UFO that we shot down. Took 2 interceptors to bring it down with standard missiles. We might need to look at taking, doing whatever research is necessary to start upgrading our interceptors as a kind of a next priority. So I'm going to have to seriously consider that also. I just don't remember which research kind of leads to that. It's probably either between the alien nav computer or the UFO power source. But we'll see. So 4 days for experimental warfare, 4 days for alien nav, 5 days for UFO power source, 8 days for beam weapons. Okay. And where are we? 13th of the month, so that would put us roughly about just a little over 2 weeks before we hit the end of the month. Or more specifically, it'll be about 17 days. So let's see, 8 days to beam weapon research, and then we could probably do one more research project after beam weapons are completed, I think. Maybe not, because we still have 3 more days to get through for floater autopsy. Yeah, we might be able to get one more of these other projects in before the end of the month. Probably won't be able to do beam weapons and UFO power source. Alright, so I have to make some decisions about our next project after that. Just trying to think ahead a little bit to kind of figure out what we're going to put in the research queue next. But I'm pretty sure after we finish this autopsy, we're going to probably go right for beam weapons. Alright, so that's kind of what we got going on right now. I think, though, based on that, I think we should build some more carapace armor right now. Alright, so that puts us in 5 suits. That's enough to outfit our frontline soldiers. And technically, I could also build one for our sniper. But since our squad site snipers tend to play kind of pretty far behind the lines, they're at less risk of getting hit on missions and might not be as urgent for us to build a 6 suit of carapace armor. Although, you know, probably better safe than sorry. So let's see, for example, loadout wise, yeah, 4 suits of carapace armor. What is it, the armor bonus for this? So this is a pretty good upgrade. We get a health bonus of 4 from the armor compared to our original health bonus of 1 just from the base armor, or what we call paper armor. Because I mean, one damage is not much better protection than probably wearing paper, right? So, but yeah, that 4 extra armor points will help quite a bit as our missions continue to get tougher and our enemies get a little bit stronger as we continue to level up. Alright, so yeah. So our lead support, Donna, is currently wearing the first carapace, suit of carapace armor. And we will, assign the rest as we deploy for missions. I'm not necessarily going to hand it all out at the same time. So let me take one more look at our inventory. 43 Allurium. We need, 13, I think I said, to build one more suit of armor. So yeah, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. Alright, so we got a full set of carapace armor, 6 units built for the entire squad. And after we made our investments in the officer training school last week, we got both squad size 1 and squad size 2 upgrades. So on our very next mission, we should be able to deploy 6 soldiers in the field for the first time. I think our last mission last week we were able to get 5 soldiers in the field, but since we got Blast Pop and finally made captain, that gave us access to squad size 2 and gives us 6 soldiers. So yeah, 6 suits of carapace armor makes sense at this point in the game. All right, so. I don't think there's anything else I want to build or invest in at this point. So I got a few of our soldiers just kind of hanging around the base, otherwise known as the ant farm, as they call it. Working out, bonding, and doing everything that's necessary to stay loose. Alright. You know what? Let me take one more look at something else. So. Alright, so right now we have 4 interceptors on the board. mainly to cover the only two countries, or the only two continents, rather, that we have satellites over, which is right now Europe and North America. So a matter of hours before we get this one interceptor repaired, because our last shoot down was over North America. Looks like the first one is back in service already, and within a matter of hours we'll get the other one back.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its current weapon loadout to best serve our needs.
Alright, so that's one thing we need to keep an eye on. We only have the most basic interceptor weapons, just standard avalanche missiles. We're going to need to look for some opportunities to get weapons upgrades on the interceptors pretty soon. Mainly because that last UFO, even though it was a medium-sized UFO, was a pretty tough shoot down. It took both of our interceptors to bring it down, so we're kind of on the edge of, I think, our defensive capabilities in the air. So we're going to need to figure out what research projects will give us upgraded weapons for our interceptors pretty soon. Okay. Alright, so let's spin the Globe of Doom and see how we make out on our schedule.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
Looks like a Council mission. Hey, welcome back, Daffys. Alright, so we just got our first mission of the evening. We got a council special mission. So let's see, Operation Confounding Light. According to Dr. Shin's report, the transponder device provided by Zhang is tied into the navigation system of an alien battleship approaching our atmosphere. The doctor believes deploying a series of modified transponders could provide you with a means of diverting the battleship before it reaches its target. We will transmit the remaining mission parameters to Central. Reward for this mission is 2 more engineers. Oh, okay. It's been a while since up. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, you know what? The council missions are usually special operation missions. This particular one is associated with Zhang, the recruit that we picked up a couple weeks ago, who now works for us as a heavy. And he, if you remember correctly, when we first made contact with him, he was carrying like a briefcase. And we needed to get him back to the dropship, alive and with his briefcase. And I kind of was wondering what it was he was carrying. And this kind of ties into that question. So he was carrying some type of stolen transponder device that allows us to locate an alien battleship, which... if I remember correctly, the way this mission works, we don't have to actually assault the battleship. It's kind of early for that. Welcome back, Sam the Man. Battleships are bad news. That's usually a late game type of assault. So, if I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be that. I think I know what mission it is, but we'll find out in a minute. I mean, we could defer the mission, but I think the way it works is if you don't take some of these council missions the first time you're offered them, you don't get them offered again later. So I think we'll take this one now.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Alrighty. Just give me 1 second, guys. I just got a alert. Just want to make sure this is not work calling me. Alright, looks okay. So I did have to work a little bit earlier today. And hopefully I'm not working through the rest of the evening, although, I mean, anything could happen, because it turns out shortly, right after I went to bed last night, I got a call from work. I was like about a half hour into my sleep, so I ended up having to kind of wake up in the middle of the night and handle an issue that we had. So that might be the only thing that might cut my stream short tonight. Joy, yeah, exactly, definitely. But no, that wasn't from work, so we should be okay. I'm not going to worry about what that was. Okay, so this will be our first mission outing with our full complement of 6 soldiers, which is the largest squad size you can have in the game. So the mission that we finished last week, which was the mission to Japan, where we kind of had the big gas station fight, if you remember, Daffis, we had 5 squad members. But from that squad member, the results of that fight basically gave us our first captain, which was Blast Pop. Since he took over Gonzalez, our basically our veteran heavy. So by him making our first captain, that gave us access to be able to access to get our 6 squad size upgrade. So now we finally have 6 soldiers to put in the field. So let's see. Also, as a result of rewards from that mission, we got this sniper, Sergeant Yamaguchi, who came in at sniper level. So he's kind of our backup sniper. But I don't think I'm going to take him out on this particular mission. I think instead what I'm going to do is, if this is the mission I think it is, it's a good time to get our rookie, Alan Wallace, who is going to be picked up by G. Cook, Scotland. Our community member who volunteered. So I've been looking for an opportunity to kind of get him out on his first mission. So I think we're going to do that on this mission. So kind of like Lopez, who was our rookie last week on our first UFO raid. You know, we had pretty good success with her. She had a good outing, got 3 kills in her first mission and earned her promotion. So I'm going to hope that we can get Scott's character in the field and you know, get him some rank. Samuel Mangaz says, I was playing Train Sim World the other day in Mine Special Bond, and the car didn't stop at the traffic light. And the game made you fail and said vehicle derail. Okay. You mean the rail crossing? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, anytime you go through a traffic light, I mean, that's an automatic mission fail usually. Although I haven't seen that condition cause a derailment. I haven't seen a derailment in my game for a long time, to be honest. Yeah, that would make me angry too, Sam. Alright, so the one thing we did do is we constructed the first set of upgraded armor, so we now have 6 suits of armor, carapace armor, to distribute to the squad. So Scott gets this. He'll start out as a rookie with access to nothing but the assault rifle. He doesn't qualify for any of the other weapon types. Basic pistol, and we will give him a frag grenade, with the hopes that that will allow him to... Whoa, don't do that. Allow him to get some additional options for an early kill as a rookie. So usually our rookies wear tan by default. I don't know why that one switched to blue when we gave him the new armor. That's kind of unusual. Or maybe it isn't. Alright. So Scott's not here tonight. Let's see. Sam said, you sent that as a bug to Dovetail Games. Oh, okay. Scott says, you've hit people, but you just drive through them usually. Never cars. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've had a car collision either, Scott. Although I remember thinking I was going to have one time when we were first doing that, when, what is it, Long Island Railroad was brand new. Alright, so Scott's not here to say how he wants things outfitted, so I'm just going to give him this default armor deco and we'll start him out with the rookie color. So I think we'll get him out on this mission. Let's see, in the meantime, let's see, we'll start with Blast Pop as the captain. Get him his first suit of carapace armor. He starts with the LMG and the rocket launcher as usual. And we will give him the frag grenade also. Blast Pop, if I remember correctly, before, which, I forget what armor it was that he liked. I think I'll give him this one for now. If he does drop in tonight, I can ask him about that. Oh, look at this armor. This is pretty cool. He's got like a hunting knife built into his suit right there. That's kind of badass. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Yeah, it doesn't look like it appears with the other versions of the armor. Yeah, I'll give him that for now. Daffy says I'm not Scott. Yeah, I know Daffy. I was saying if Scott does drop in, you know, we'll ask him what he wants. All right. So let's see. Donna already had this suit of armor, and she told us what deco she likes, so she's set. Let's get King his new set of armor. And let's see. He had a shotgun on the first mission last week, which actually it did end up working out pretty well for him. But I'm going to give him the assault rifle again on this mission. And I'm keeping with the arc thrower in case we find an opportunity for an alien capture. And a pistol. Alright, so that should be okay for him. And let's see, for Daffy's, who's now freshly been minted with the rank of lieutenant, we'll give you the carapace armor. Is XCOM an online game? It does have an online player versus player mode, Sam. Basically, whereas you play one other human player, and each of you get like a squad of aliens, not aliens, but soldiers to start with. Some aliens, some humans, and you can play off against one other person one-on-one. But I've never played the online versus mode. So I don't know how popular it is. I don't know how many players you'd actually find out online actually start playing it. But yeah, it does have an online mode. Alright, Daffy, so we got you your new carapace armor, sniper rifle, of course, base pistol, and we're still keeping Daffy's with the scope, which gives Daffy's basically plus 10 over her 84% chance to hit, which is a net now of 94%, which is pretty damn good. And this will continue to rise as you continue to rise in rank. So, Daffy's, do you have a preference with our new armor here for armor style, or what they call armor deco? So this is type 1, this is type 2, and this is type 3. So yeah, they basically all look the same for each character class, I guess. Type 1, they kind of give you spare rounds. That looks kind of cool. And Type 2 is kind of like what we gave Blast Pop with the whatever kind of knife you called us. Type 1, okay. Yeah, Type 3 basically looks like robot armor. It's all kind of plate metal. Alright, Type 1. Looks pretty good. Alright, so Daffy's ready to rock and roll. And let's see, last we have Zhang, who's kind of pre-assigned himself to this mission. You know what, we assigned Scott to this mission. Let me see if there's anybody else we might want to add on. The only other choices was our new support, Lopez, who got upgraded last week, got her first promotion, and then our new recruit, Yamaguchi, which would give us 2 squad site snipers. That could be pretty good. Or heavy. So it depends on how we want to go with that 6 soldiers. So right now we have sniper, a heavy, a support, and an assault, which are all 4 of the base classes. We got a rookie, and then we can supplement any one of the 4 classes. So I think it'll be fun to get our new sniper out and kind of have 2 snipers on the board and see what they can do. Basically 2 squad site snipers. But I think I am going to take Zhang, mainly because what I want to do with Zhang is he came in as a lieutenant, and even though he already has 4 kills, he still hasn't gotten his first promotion yet. So if we can get him, I think even 1 kill on this mission, we could probably get him to captain by the end of the mission. So I think it's worth taking him out just for that. So let's give him his armor. He already has the LMG, he has his rocket launcher, he has his grenade by default. I could give him something else. But usually I like my heavies as explosive exports to carry their grenades. Let me look at his his skill tree right now. So he's got his rocket fire, which is his base skill. He's got bullet swarm, he's got shredder rocket, which basically gives him 2 rocket attacks per mission. And he has heat ammo in case we come up against robotic enemies, which we haven't seen yet, but there's a good chance. Well, we will eventually. I just don't know when they usually come in the game. Alright, so as far as Zhang's armor, there's nothing I can do because he was a special character that came in with the DLC, they locked out his customization. So I can't change his color or his armor deco or give him funky hats or helmets or anything, so which is kind of lame. Alright, so I think I am going to take Zhang on this mission. So Dinah's got the med kits. She's carrying, basically, because of her rank, she can carry her med kit she can use 3 times per mission at this point. Let's see, frag grenade here, frag grenade here, frag grenade there. Daffy's is carrying a scope. King has the arc thrower. I might want to give one other person. Sam the man says, and bus is coming in 10 minutes and you gotta walk. Goodbye. Okay, Sam, thanks for dropping in. Have a safe trip home. Or a safe trip to work, I guess, if you're going to work this morning. And you know what? I didn't get a chance to ask Sam if he wanted to join the squad. We'll have to catch him on that next time. Maybe we can assign him one of the new rookies if he's interested in joining the squad. Alright, so the only other thing I'm thinking about at this point is whether or not I want to give a second soldier another med kit. Because Donna is our only med kit carrying support right now. It might be useful to give a second person a med kit just in case Donna's the one who gets injured and needs, reviving or something like that. But, it's still kind of early in the campaign. I don't think we quite have to worry about that yet. But, in case of emergencies, who knows, right? So I think I'm gonna keep Scott with the med kit, mainly because, with the frag grenade, because this is his first time out, and frag grenades usually come in handy for early rookie kills. I think normally what I would do is give the med kit to my sniper, which would be you, Daffy's. But it's still kind of early. I think I'm gonna keep you with the scope. So let's see, King with the arc thrower, and our 2 heavies, of course, should be carrying as much explosive as possible. I think we'll be okay. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. It's kind of early. Let's see, I gave King the assault rifle, not the shotgun, right? Let me double check that. Yes. And King's not in chat tonight. I'm gonna make one more change on him. I'm gonna blacken his armor. It looks a little bit more badass. So, alright, so let's go with that. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Alright, so we are launching Operation Severed Skull. Mission brief says, battleship is closing on the city. The squad must place transponders in time to divert the attack. Aliens will likely deploy scouts to seek out any human resistance. Enemy contact likely. Yeah, no duh. Mission objectives. Place transponders on the train. Once the transponders are in place, activate the train's drive control systems. Okay, so this is the mission I thought it was. Basically, we're deploying in a train station in China. Train stations, we should feel right at home, right, Duffys? And let's see, we got a tip here. Tip says opening a door won't cost an action, so take cover beside one and open it from the side to avoid attracting enemy attention. Okay, that's an interesting tip. I've never seen it before. Alright, so we got a pretty decent squad. Fingers crossed, you know, prayers and sacrifices to RN Jesus, and we'll see how it goes.
The alien battleship is currently on course for the city, and we don't have much time to respond. Using the device provided by Zhang, Dr. Shen has developed a series of modified transponders that should throw off the alien's navigational computer. However, the only way for us to get them in position fast enough is by using the commuter rail network running through the city.
Hey, you're just in time, Blastpop. We're just about to start our first mission of the night. Which is also our very first mission of the campaign with 6 squads. So we got our full squad at full strength finally. And before I do anything else, let's save here. A nice little checkpoint just in case, you know, something goes, who knows what. How you doing tonight, Blastpop? Blastpop says, just got back from getting ice cream. Yum. Oh, nice. Okay. It gave me a nice idea for a little reward after I finish streaming. I do have some ice cream in the house, so that should come out. That should be a nice thing to look forward to. Alrighty, so we have Blastpop here, who is our only captain, so he's kind of mission lead. And you can kind of tell who the mission lead is usually by this little star next to their rank. But it really doesn't have anything to do with their rank. It has to do more with their position, how you deploy them. Matter of fact, next time we line up to deploy, I'll explain that in a little more detail. And so we got Daffy's here. We got Donna here. We got King, our Salt. We're taking Zhang with us. Basically, only his second mission out in the field with us. And this is kind of appropriate that he's on this mission, mainly because Zhang, this mission we got from the council kind of ties into Zhang's DLC mission. It has to do with the tech that he was carrying, that he stole from the aliens when we first rescued him and the friends from Low Place mission. From Low Places, rather. And we're taking him mainly, Blastpop, because we're hoping that Zhang will be able to level up. He came in as a lieutenant, and even after 4 kills on his first mission, he still didn't rank up. So we're hoping we can get him leveled up for his next rank and make captain after this mission. And keep him alive as usual. And we're also carrying taking with us our rookie, Alan Wallace Cook, who belongs to our buddy G Cook Scotland 1, and see if we can get him leveled up from rookie tonight. So, alright, so let's make our first moves here, see what we got. So this is a timed mission. This is basically we have a limited number of turns to complete our objectives. That's what this counter is up here in the upper right hand corner. So we may end up in a position where we actually have to dash forward a little bit faster than we normally would to kind of keep our turn counter in, kind of under control and make sure we complete our objectives before the timers run out. Alright, so let's see about our first moves here. So Donna, as usual, has our largest range of motion. She can go as far as here on the first turn. But we don't always necessarily want her on the point. But we might have to push kind of hard since we have this time limit constraint to worry about. Let's see, King is here. I can move him as far as here in the first turn, or maybe here, unless I dash him forward. There's high cover available here and here. I could also get him as far as... no further than that, actually. Alright. At least no further in terms of cover, except for these low cover positions. Blast Pop, what kind of ice cream you got? Zhang can move to here. Same turn. Scott can move as far as here. He can dash as far as here. Or even here. I could put him on the edge of the train. Can I get him behind the train? Yes, actually I could. Get him right here if I needed to. Can I get anybody on the roof of the train? For example, Daffy's. As sniper might be good up on the roof, but I can't get you much further than this position. It'd be good if I could get you one more tile forward, because that way you'd have some cover to start. I actually think I want to get Daffy's on the roof of the train. That might help. But we'll see how things work out after our first turn. Let's see, Gonzalez, I can move you as far as here, but you wouldn't have forward cover. Alright, let's see what else I can do. Alright, I think I'm going to break my rule about not having Donna on the point. And because of the time constraints, I think I'm going to move Donna forward to this position and get an early look at what we're facing ahead. That way I can kind of maybe figure out what I want to do with everybody else after this. So let me move Donna here. Alright, so... she's got nothing within eyesight. That means I can probably move everybody up to relative dashing positions in more forward cover just to get us started. Let's see, King. I can move you as far forward as here. I could get King inside the train, actually. You know what? I didn't take a look inside the train at all. Let me look here. There's no cover inside the train that we can reach on this turn, it doesn't look like. I mean, I can get King inside the window here, but... wait a minute, there's a door on the side of the train? There is. Can we open that door without alarming the aliens? There's no more doors on this side of the train, except for, it looks like, way up here. Oh wait, here's one of our transponder locations, so we gotta pretty much work on trying to get to this as our first objective. Alright, so that's our immediate objective. To get to those transponders and activate them as quickly as possible. Okay. So let's see. What can I do with Daffy's originally? I could put Daffy's about here. Wouldn't have any cover, or I could put Daffy's behind cover like here? That's a dashing move? That's kind of odd. I could put Daffy's here. I'm not sure her visibility would work out. Is that a solid fence, or could she see through it to fire? Also, I think Daffy's has a bonus in low cover. Let me take a look. No, Daffy's doesn't have that upgrade yet. Never mind. Headshot, squad sight, disabling shot, damn good ground air upgrades. Okay, so because of the damn good ground upgrade, it would benefit me to get Daffy's kind of up on the roof here. So I think I might do that, but I'll try to save that for the last move of the squad. Blast Pop said, maple walnut ice cream, nice. The train will fit here prominently. The alien's likely on the other side of the train. Right. Yeah, I mean, I've run this mission before too, but it's been a while. The main thing I remember is that it's a timed mission. You know, we kind of have to get to each one of these beacons and, you know, to continue to meet our objectives, but because of this timing thing, we might have to dash forward a little quicker than I normally would. I'm just trying to you know, measure out my opening moves. So, let's see. I'm going to save Daffy's for last and try to get Daffy's up on maybe on the roof of the train here. Let's see. Blast Pop. I can maybe get Blast Pop here. I gotta think about who I want inside the train. Probably King. And King I can kind of get inside the train on one move here without cover though. Where could I get King in terms of cover on his first move? I could get him here, but I'd rather reserve that for a different squatty. I could maybe put King here and then work on getting him inside the train on the next turn. I mean, I could get him like in a position here, kind of almost adjacent to the train, but he wouldn't have any forward cover, just lateral cover. Alright, so I might do that next to last. Let's see what else. I should probably send one of my heavies to be close to King. Kind of maybe about right here, or maybe here. Maybe here. I could put you here, Blast Pop, and have your rockets kind of ready to go forward. Let's see. And then, what about Zhang? I could get Zhang as far forward as maybe here. So it'll be Donna, Zhang, King, Blast Pop. And then I could put Scott maybe right next to Donna here, kind of protect the flank for shots down this way in case something pops up. I really can't get him any other forward cover. Maybe here. Actually, maybe right here. And then that would leave me Daffy's. I could maybe put Daffy's here. I mean, I would like to get Daffy's up on the roof of the train, but she wouldn't have high ground cover, because I can't get her far enough forward to get in front of this AC unit. But I think for the first turn, she would be okay kind of standing here, because I think she'd still be out of visual range for any aliens that'll pop up here. But it might be better for me to have Daffy's kind of down here, that way she can shoot through the train to the other side if necessary. So that might be a better position for the opening move. Blast Pop says true. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. So Donna's kind of here. Let me put Donna in Overwatch. Just in case any of my next moves activate an alien. That way she'll get a free shot. Alright, so I'm going to move Zhang. What did I say? I'm going to put Zhang here is where I'm looking to put Zhang. I'm going to put Scott here next to Donna. I'm going to put King kind of here, adjacent to the train. Even if something appears here, he shouldn't be in danger from not having forward cover on his first move, simply because anything that activates won't attack on their first turn, on their first move. Daffy says BRB. Okay, Daffy's. And I'm going to put Daffy's here. And if we don't activate on this turn, I'm going to look to see if I can get Daffy's maybe up here. Maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe I should put Daffy's like all the way over here. And give her kind of lateral cover to this side. Taking the dog for a walk. Okay, Blast Pop. Alright, so let's see. All right, let's move up. King next. Let's put King. I'm put King here, adjacent to the train. All right, he's okay. All right, so I'm gonna move up Blast Pop next to kind of cover King's backside. Do I want to put him inside or outside? Put him outside. Alright, that's good. So let's see, Zhang. I can put Zhang here. And then that leaves me Cook. I think maybe we can go here, and then Daffy's can either go here or here. I think I'm going to put Daffy's here. Daffy's. And we'll bring up Cook to about here. Should be okay about this position also. Let's try that. Alright, nothing activated yet. So let's see, King. I want to get King inside, get him in position to get to this this first terminal. Let's see, I can move up a rookie to about this position. Move Donna to about this position. I might want to save that for Zhang now. How far can we move Blast Pop? We can get him to here. Or even here, get him high cover from that position. How far can we move King? I can move him to about here, which would not be a dash. That would be a pretty good move. I think I'm going to move Blast Pop up first. Put him about right here. Alright, nothing there. He's got line of sight past the terminal, clear to the other side of the platform, and to this side of our side of the platform. Okay. Move Cook up to about here. That will put him relatively parallel with Blast Pop. Let's do that. Alright, nothing on that flank. Should be good. Let's move Zhang up. You know what? Let me do something. Just before I move Zhang. How far can he fire his rocket on one turn if I had to? Let me hold his move for now. How far can I move Donna? I can move Donna to about here, or even here to kind of back up King. That might be a good move. We can also see our second terminal here also. Okay. Can King move there in one turn? He cannot. He can move this far on one turn, but no further. Without running gun, anyway. And I don't know if he can activate a terminal on the same turn as a running gun move. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to move Donna here on this move. I'm going to put her about right here to prepare to cover King if King goes inside. Actually, you know what? Problem is, I think if I put King inside through this window, that's going to be a noise that's going to alert the aliens to our presence. So I don't think I want to do that on this turn. I think I'm going to move King kind of outside a little further. And then see about getting him inside next to the terminal in his next move. So let's move King here. Whoa, we saw something. He's got line of sight. He can see a Thin Man. But somehow Thin Man's not activated yet. That's interesting. So I guess they don't know where we are. Alright, so we have an advantage. Our first shot will catch them unawares. Let me see. So our sniper... Can Daffy see? Daffy's can't see the Thin Man from where he is. Interesting. King can see him. Donna cannot. Blast Pop cannot. Neither can Cook. Out of rocket range still, but I don't think that's going to be a big issue. Okay, let's see. So... King from here has about a 59% shot. Alright, so here's what I think I want to do. I think I want to hold everybody in Overwatch who can't see this guy. And I think I want to have King take a first shot. So let me set these guys up in Overwatch. That will include Donna.
Moving to Overwatch.
You know what? I still have a desire to get Daffy's on top of the train. I might be better off getting Daffy's kind of in cover this way. Nah, I think I'm going to keep Daffy's in Overwatch also. If she can't see anything after this turn, then I'll move Daffy's. Let's see what else we got. Cook. Put him in Overwatch because he can't do anything else on this turn anyway. I think I might hold Blast Pop. Just in case I want to throw a grenade or something like that. And so it's just... Oh, and I gotta move Zhang. So let me see. I could get Zhang to about here. I could put him here. I could dash him even further forward, kind of give him a high cover position to guard from this side. But I might be better off having him watch from that side. So let me move Blast Pop to about here. Yeah, I'm not going to use his rocket on this turn, so I'm going to move him, or I could move him next to the train, like next to Donna. I'm just afraid of what might activate here, so let me keep him on this side for now. Maybe about right here. Alright, he can't see him either, so I'll put him on Overwatch.
I'm covering that area.
I'm going to hold Blast Pop's move, and I'm going to have King move. Do I want him to run and gun and move in on this shot? No, I think I'm going to hold his running gun. Let me have him just take the shot now. Maybe if I gave him a rapid fire, what's his chance to hit? 44%? Nah, that's not great. Not necessary. Let me just give him a straight shot. Alright, take your shot, King. Alright, rip that guy. But that noise he made to break the window is probably going to activate other... I thought it would have anyway. Aliens, but he didn't. Alright, so one more Overwatch left. Let's Overwatch Blast Pop.
Come get some.
Alright, so let's move in King immediately. Try to get him to do whatever's necessary on this first terminal. So I'll put him... Hopefully I can activate it from any one of the three sides here. So let's put him here.
This is the train we're going to be using to move the transponders. It's not ideal, but we'll have to place each of the transponders in a fixed position in order to ensure the signal strength.
Alright, so King activated something, but I didn't see where it was. Let's have him activate this transponder now.
Good. That transponder is in place and operational. Once the rest are deployed, they'll begin transmitting a signal to confuse the alien navigation system. If everything goes according to plan, the signal should pull the battleship off course, leaving us with a prime opportunity for an ambush.
Alright, so I still have one more move for King. I could move him kind of in this high cover position here and wait till the next turn. Let's see, I can move Blast Pop forward to here. I can move Zhang as far forward as here. I just don't know where the other Thin Man was. I didn't get a location on him. Let's see, what can I do with Cook? Can I give our rookie in on this action a little bit? Maybe here. He doesn't have any useful cover anyplace else. Move him up here. Let's see, what about Daffy's? Daffy still has no lines of sight. Let's see what else I can do. What about Donna? I can get Donna inside to about here. Kind of back up King. That might be worth doing. Donna's a pretty good shot. Let's see, Blast Pop, I could then move you about as far forward as here, but you wouldn't have lateral cover. That way. I can move you here. I could get you inside, but you wouldn't have forward cover from that direction or this direction. Let's move Blast Pop to about here. He can't see a Thin Man either. Alright, what else? Zhang then. Maybe Zhang to here or here? Alright, let's move down inside to back up King immediately. Alright, she's got no targets. Zhang, maybe to here. Maybe I'm get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe I move Zhang all the way up to full cover here. And move King to here. They have both full cover from the sides and forward. And that puts King in a position, or Zhang, on the next turn to hit this data terminal. Oh, now we can see our third data terminal, which was just past that. Okay. I'm not sure how many of them we have. I don't know if I remember. I don't remember what exactly the count was. Alright, let's see. So we got Cloak. I gotta think about what I want to do with Daffy's. Our Sniper on this turn. Maybe here. Maybe get up on top of the train, I'm not sure. Maybe here even. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to move King a little bit further forward. I think I'm going to put him right here. In the corner of this train car. Donna will have backup for him. Alright, looks like he had line of sight on the guy, but I, again, don't know it. Oh, here he is. We can see him now. So here's this guy. He may get a shot on King, but King's behind full cover. He should be okay. If necessary, I can have Donna pop smoke to cover him and reduce his chances of getting hit. Let's see. Blast Pop still has a move. We know where this guy is. Can he hit this guy with a grenade if he needed to? No. He could hit that guy's cover, but he just misses his, hitting him directly. Wow. Alright. So let me see. If I move Zhang up to here, will Zhang have a shot on this guy? I mean, I don't think there's any guarantee that he can see him either. I can move him here, but I think it gives this guy 2 shots. I think somebody needs to be able to get in a position where they can maybe get a shot on him where he is. So that votes for him being here, maybe. I'm really starting to think I need Daffy's up on the roof. So I could put Daffy's here on this turn. Alright, I'll save that for the last move, maybe. Let's see, Zhang inside. Or maybe I'm even more aggressive. Maybe I dash Zhang to like here. Or I could dash Cook to here. And maybe have Zhang cover him? I don't like that. Let's see, maybe Cook. Maybe I put Cook up in this high cover position. Nah, I don't want to do that because he won't be able to protect himself because that'd be a dashing move. I think I put him here. Or I could put him here. Let's put him here. That'll at least give him a chance to hit on offense if this 10-man moves on this turn. I don't think he's going to move, though. I think he's just going to take a shot at King. Let me overwatch Cook.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Blast Pop, I'm going to hold your move. Because I don't know what that guy's going to do. So that leaves me a move with Zhang, Blast Pop, and Daffy's. Where could I move Daffy's on this turn also that would help? Here, here. I think I'm gonna put Daffy's up on the roof. I'm pretty sure. Alright. How far forward can I get Daffy's on the roof? I can get Daffy's to here on this turn, but... Oops, wrong. Focus. Here with one move. And not much further forward on the 2 moves. Okay, right there. Alright. Let's move Zhang to about here first. Get him inside. That's dashing. That is not. Let's get him here. Alright, Zhang can see. He can see the guy. He's got a 55% chance to hit. That's pretty good. I say we take a shot. He missed, though.
The target is still standing.
Unfortunately. Alright. I think it was worth a shot, though. So that leaves me moves with Donna. Blast Pop. And Daffy's. You know what? I might have been better off having Blast Pop remove this guy's cover first, and then having a Blast Pop take. I mean, Zhang taking that shot. Welcome back, Daffy's. Because he that would have removed his cover and gave him a slightly better chance to hit the guy. So that was I could have played that slightly better. All right, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to. I think I'm going to have Donna. I think I'm going to have Donna pop smoke. Just to reduce Blast Pop, King's chance to get hit. Or maybe I should move him over these two. Protect King and Zhang, because they can both be seen right now. Alright, let me do that. Alright, so that leaves me a move with Daffy's and Blast Pop. I'm going to put Blast Pop on Overwatch just in case this guy decides to move and shoot. Although I'm doubting he will. I'm thinking he's just going to take direct... At least my fear was he's going to take direct shots on King and Zhang. But at least now his chance to hit is reduced. So hopefully they won't take any damage. And even if they do get hit, I mean, their chances of hospitalization are reduced a little bit now because we got the Carapace Armor. It's our first mission with the Carapace Armor, so I might be being overly cautious with the smoke, but my main thing is trying to keep people out of the hospital. Alright, so I think I'm going to put Blast Pop on Overwatch from here. If this guy... I don't think this guy knows Blast Pop is here. If he moves, hopefully Blast Pop will get the Overwatch shot.
Roger that.
And then I'm going to use the end of my turn, I think, to move Daffy's up on the roof, which is kind of something I wanted to do all along. Let's do that. So up here, Daffy's, you'll have high ground advantage, so you get bonuses against defense and offense. So you get increased chances to hit. And yeah, damn good ground. So plus 10% bonus because of height advantage, high ground advantage. And you're also 10% harder to hit up here. So even from here, you can see, Daffy's, you have a good shot on this guy. Unfortunately, since you moved, you can't fire your sniper rifle on the same turn. So what I'm going to do instead is switch Daffy's to pistol. Now that guy's too far, I think, for Daffy's to hit. Yeah, with pistol. So I think I'm just going to do pistol Overwatch, or maybe I should hunker down for additional defense. And then you can do a sniper shot on the next turn if this guy doesn't move. I think there's a good chance he might move, though. Overwatch or hunker down? What should I do here? I think I'll do pistol Overwatch.
Commander, we have multiple incoming bogies. It looks like they were air-launched from the battleship.
Oh, he did move.
Contacts any minute now.
Oh, and Daffy saw him. I didn't think he was going to move into Daffy's range.
Targets.
Oh, and the other two Overwatch shots missed him. Damn it. Oh, well. So he's going to take a shot now. He took a shot at Scott, but he missed. And now we got
With
more
what we've seen
incoming.
so far, it was only natural
Oh,
to assume
crap.
the aliens would have something specialized towards frontline combat. This hulking creature appears to be that unit.
I don't envy anyone who has to go up against that thing.
Alright, so we're seeing a new enemy type for the first time. And he is right on Donna's hip. So this one is called the Muton. The Muton is kind of basically their heavy foot soldier. And I don't think normally you would see them this early in the game. Alright, so Donna can see both targets right now. She's got a good shot on the Thin Man. But her biggest concern is this guy. Even though she's got an 88% chance to hit him, he's wearing some extra armor, so he's going to need quite a few shots to bring him down. Let's see what else we got. So Daffy's, who can you see? Daffy's can see this guy. Let me switch Daffy's back to sniper rifle. So Daffy's has a 100% chance to hit with up to 5 damage. If I give Daffy's headshot with critical chance, it would be... I don't think Daffy's will still one-shot him. So Daffy's has a guaranteed hit here. It's just a question of how much damage can we expect Daffy's to deal. But in the event that something else happens, Daffy's also has disabling shot, which means that she can disable his weapon for 1 turn. Okay. So we know Daffy's has a guaranteed shot. Daffy's can't see the Thin Man, which was the only, downside to moving Daffy's up on on top of the train instead of just keeping her in ground level cover. All right. So let's see what else we can do. The question is, can this guy see King? And is he in Overwatch? If this guy's in Overwatch, then the first thing I have to get King to do is take the first move. Because I need King to eat this guy's Overwatch so that other soldiers can make moves. But I'm not sure he's in Overwatch. Alright. I think the first thing I should do, though, is try to see if somebody has a shot on this Thin Man. So Blast Pop has a shot. Up to 5 damage, so this guy only has 2 health left. He's a guaranteed kill if you connect. We know the Thin Man's not in Overwatch because when he made his move, after he defeated our 2 Overwatch shots, he arrived here and he took a shot at, I think it was King. I mean, not King, Zhang. And he missed, luckily. So the other thing I could do is I could get Blast Pop to move in here, or even here. I could also, we got 2 heavies on the board, which gives us 3 rockets and 2 more grenades. Or I could give Scott, I could set him aside. Scott has a grenade shot, right? So let me see. Scott could get this guy with a grenade if we could get his damage down. Maybe we get Scott a cheap kill pretty early. Get him, in a position to be able to start leveling up. That would be good. Let's see. I could get Blast Pop. I could get King moving in. Get him behind this guy. Get him dead. On a running gun. But I need to make sure I leave him adjacent here to be able to kill. And be able to activate the data terminal after we kill this guy. I also can't leave him too close for the kill, because if King kills this guy, the next thing that'll happen is he'll be in the midst of the poison gas. So I gotta keep him kind of slightly out of harm's way in that regard. Let me see. Suppose I moved King here on the first turn, just to eat the Overwatch from the Muton. Have him deactivate the terminal immediately. Then I could maybe have him make one more move on a running gun to maybe like this position and then kill this guy. Okay, that might be worth doing. Alright, let me see what else I would do beyond that. So I'm kind of liking the idea of having Daffy's take this shot. This guy has 8 hit points. Daffy's can do whatever she can do after that. Hopefully she can get him down to 5. Then we can have Scott drop a grenade on him to get the shore kill and give Scott his first kill. That might be worthwhile. Let's see, who else might we be able to kind of soften this guy up with in preparation for that. Where could I move Zhang on one turn? Can I move Zhang here? Yeah. Move him here. Get a rocket in there. No, I can't move him and use a rocket. That wouldn't work. Never mind. Alright, let me go with my first move. Let's have King move in and activate this terminal. Yep, that guy wasn't over on Overwatch. Luckily, King has lightning reflexes, which always defeat Overwatch turns. At least the first Overwatch turn. Alright, let me have him deactivate or activate this terminal. So that meets one objective.
Keep rolling, Strike One. You've got 2 transponders left.
Alright, so we know we have 2 more transponders. Here's the third one. We got 2 down, 2 more to go, and 7 turns to complete the mission. Hey, Hypo! Welcome. Sorry, I didn't see you drop in there. Man, I'm deep in concentration trying to plot out these moves. You know how it is. Alright, and then I could move him, for example, here, and maybe double tap this guy. Let me see. I can still do running gun, right? His running gun is still available. I can shoot him right now. He's got 91% chance to hit, to do up to 4 damage. But I think I like him moving a little bit further away before he takes those shots. Plus, this guy will be flanked. So let me do that. Let me put him on running gun. And he can make one more move, and this guy is out of here. So right here, that'll give him full cover from this side. Or maybe I should move him to like here and give him full cover from this, in case something's on this side. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the Muton dead on this turn, so I'm not as worried about him facing the Muton after this. Let's put him here, because it's high cover. Alright, so he's got this guy flanked. And I'm being overly cautious, but two 93% chances to hit. Alright, so rip that asshole. He's out of here. Alright, so now we just got to worry about the Muton. So the Muton's Overwatch has already been eaten up by King's sweet run and gun move. GG King. How you doing tonight, Hypo? So I could move Donna out of harm's way on one turn. I can kind of get her like right here. Let's see. Let's give Daffy's the shot that I was... No, actually, should I wait? Yeah, let's take the shot, because this is a target of opportunity. And if Daffy's does enough critical damage, she might get the kill herself, which is fine. But if she doesn't, then it should leave enough damage dealt that we can get an easy kill with our new rookie. So let's try that. Oh, I think Daffy's killed this guy. Yeah, he's out of here. GG, Daffy's. So, alright. Well, we had good... Oh, she critted for 10. Oh, my God. She kicked his ass. Jesus. Alright, I probably didn't need the headshot then. GG, Daffy's. Nice kill. Alright, well, we had good intentions. We wanted to try to give Scott an easy kill. But, Better luck next time, Scott. Alright, so we wasted those guys. But yeah, that's what you get when you get high-level veterans, man. They turn clutch. Alright, so let's move Donna up to about here. Oh, that's Zhang, sorry. So we can move Zhang up to there. Where can we give Donna to? I get Donna to that position also. I can also get Donna as far as kind of this position to support King on the next turn, or I could even put Donna as far as here. And she could actually activate this thing on the next turn. But that might be overly aggressive. It's probably not necessary. I would say let's put Donna about right here. Or here even. Alright, let's measure out some other moves. So, Scott still has 2 moves left. I can move him as far as here. I can move him inside the train with the rest of the guys. I could also start moving guys to the other platform and start, you know, setting up defenses on both sides while King and Donna work the inside of the train. That might be a good strategy. Hypo said, not doing too bad, but have a headache. Oh, sorry to hear that, Hypo. That's not a hangover type headache, is it? Alright, so we can move up Blast Pop to about here, for example. Get him in an offensive position for the next turn. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Overwatch him.
Eyes filled, Commander.
Let's see. So that leaves Donna, Scott, and Zhang all. So 3 more turns, and they both have both of their moves. Man, I'm still getting used to having full squad. You know, six squaddies yet. All right, so let's see. If I think about moving somebody to the other platform, I better look for high cover. So I can move Donna to here and have high cover. She could guard against anything dropping in on this side, for example. Alright, let's see. How about Zhang? Let's get his firepower forward. Maybe put Zhang here, or maybe I should dash him a little further forward. Can I find him a high cover position to dash him to? I wouldn't mind that. I could put him like here, maybe. And that way we get his 2 rocket shots available on our next turn. That would be cool. Alright, let's push Zhang here. It's a dashing move. But that's okay. Because we already have eyes forward. We'll move Donna up to kind of right behind him. Say about right here, maybe? And she has an Overwatch turn available. I could actually have her open this door. Get a better line of sight. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, put her on Overwatch. Oh, sorry, that was Scott. I clicked the wrong... My bad. So I left Scott by here on Overwatch by accident. I was trying to Overwatch Donna. How'd that happen? Alright. Sorry, Scott.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
That was a waste.
The alien battleship is still on a direct course for the city, Commander. We'll have to move quickly.
Yeah, I think we're moving pretty good there, Central, so hold your horses. So I can move King up and activate this one the next turn from either one of these 3 sides. Let's see, what else can I do? I can get... Maybe it's time to move Daphne's a little further forward. Although from here, she can... Where a squad site, she can see anything anybody else can see. Unless they're on the train itself. Let's see. Blast Pop I can move out to about here on this turn. I could also move him inside to the other wall of the train if necessary. Also, let me take another look at Scott, because I don't want to leave him too far behind. Apologies to him for that misclick. I could get him as far forward as this one turn. I could actually get him over to start... No, I couldn't. I thought maybe I could get him to high cover on this side to start protecting the train from that side. Let me wait on Scott. Alright. Let's go as usual with our assault working the point as far forward as possible. Let's move King to about here. Or maybe here. Let's move him here. Have him activate this terminal now.
You're almost there. Only one transponder left to be activated.
Where's the last oh, we see the last transponder in the shadows. So it's probably... looks like the very end of the train. So we're going to need probably about 2 turns to get there. We have 6 in our back pocket. I think we're in good shape in terms of time. Alright, so I think we can start dashing some guys forward. Let's see. So King has about a half a clip of ammo. I'm going to put King on Overwatch from here. So he can protect himself after activating that terminal. Zhang, what can I do fun with you? He's the next most far forward. I can put him to about here. Or here. Put him on Overwatch. Back, match King's, watch King's backside. I'm surprised we didn't find anything else on this side of the platform yet. There might be something hiding back here even. Let's see what else we got. We got blast pop. I could move blast pop as far forward here if it wasn't for that poison cloud, so we're gonna wait on that. I could put him outside here, or I could also get him inside of the train to about where Zhang is now. That might be worth doing. Or I might want to hold his move in my back pocket for last and kind of dash him forward to here to match King after this turn. Do that also. Alright, so let's move Zhang. Put Zhang to about here. Stay out of the poison, Zhang. Alright, good move. Put him on Overwatch.
Scanning.
For what it's worth, Zhang hasn't been that great on our Overwatch, on his Overwatch shots. I'm hoping if we do get him a level up on this mission, I'm hoping that we can kind of his aim will improve with his rank. All right, so let's see. Donna can move up pretty good. Let's see, where can I put Donna? I can put her outside. Donna, I don't have to worry about moving her through the poison cloud because as a support class carrying a med kit, she's immune to poison. So that's not an issue for her. I could probably put her like here. Put her in Overwatch maybe. Or even on the inside. Actually, I can put her right here behind Zhang. I think I like that idea. Let's do that. Put her on Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
So I got Daffy's left, Blast Pop left, and Scott left. Alright, so I think I like the idea of dashing Blast Pop forward to this position. I just want to maneuver him to make sure he stays out of the poison, though. I don't know if I have a way to guarantee that. Let's see, what can I do with Scott after that? Maybe I'd dash Scott forward also. I don't need him on offense this turn, but maybe next turn. This might be a good spot for him. Tell you what, let's do that immediately. Alright, and then Blast Pop. Maybe I do it in 2 steps. Maybe I move Blast Pop to here. The outside. Keep him out of that cloud. Stay out of the poison. And now I dash him forward. Here. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get more further forward on that turn. Let's put him here. That's the best we can do. Oh, he went back. Come on, dude. Alright. So no poison. But man, it looked like he's tried hard to poison himself on those moves. Alright, everybody's set. And we'll just put Daffy's on Overwatch. Or maybe I should move Daffy's forward. I could dash Daffy's to here on one turn. Although her Overwatch might be useful if something else drops in on this turn. Let's do that instead. So Sniper Overwatch for Daffy's.
Hostile units are moving on Strike 1's position, Commander.
Alright, so something's coming in. According to Bradford. Crap, another Muton. That's bad news. And he's in Overwatch. But he's going to catch all the lead. Somebody hit. All my Overwatches missed. Damn it. Anything else? Alright, well at least it was only one of them. Thank God. Alright, let's start with Daffy's. Daffy's, do you have a shot? Daffy's can't see him. He dropped in on a nice spot where Daffy's couldn't see him. He knew what was up. Alright, so let's see, where in the, the effort of science to try to get Scott a cheap kill. Could Scott reach this guy with a grenade? No, he's just out of his grenade range. Man, these are scary suckers, man, because they have upgraded health and armor, and they have a next-gen plasma weapon, so I mean, it's a good thing we just got upgraded armor, but even with that, our armor tech is still behind this weapon he's carrying, so we got to get him dead on this turn. And he's got 5 targets flanked right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's see how we can do this. I got 5 turns to get to the last terminal, but we knew it was going to take us 2 turns to get there. I think we open up with our heavies. Time to let our heavies do some damage. Let's start with a Shredder Rocket from Zhang. If I can target this just right, nobody else will get hit. Zhang, don't miss. I remember he missed on that mission last weekend at the gas station. He missed his first shot. But he did redeem himself on the second shot, so let's see how he makes out with this. Alright, fingers crossed, fire away.
Watch yourself. I missed.
He missed? No, he didn't. Well, he missed what he was aiming for, but we still got that son of a bitch. Alright, so Scott. Now, with that Shredder Rocket, he ends up with double damage for anything he hits. So Scott can kill this guy if I can get him there on this turn. But I can't move him because this guy's still in Overwatch. Can Scott shoot him? Up to 4 damage and he takes double damage. Scott's got a hit, though. Alright, so let's not do that. Let's instead make a move with King just to eat the Overwatch. So I move King, for example, to here, or maybe here? Or even here. I think I like that move better. Let's move King here. Alright, lightning reflexes. So King's laughing in that dude's face.
Target acquired.
On the way to his next position. Oh, we found another Thin Man now. Alright, I'm not worried about Thin Men at this point. Alright, so now I can move Scott out. We'll give Scott a second chance now to finally get the kill we need him to get. Let's see, where can I move Scott? Let me measure out his grenade again before I move him. So he doesn't need to move that far. And let's see, that Thin Man is where? Alright, somewhere where Daffys can't see him, unfortunately. Where is he? King, you can see him, right? No, you can only see that guy. Where'd that Thin Man go? I don't know why. I'm under the impression that he's on this side somewhere. Can Donna see him? Oh. God damn it.
No longer a threat.
Alright, good shot, Donna, but that was a misclick. I was trying to set up Scott for that kill. Jeez. Alright, well, GG, Donna. Everybody's kill stealing from Scott tonight. Alright. Well, we'll figure something out. We gotta get Scott a kill. At this point, I wouldn't mind Daffy's getting a kill, because Daffy's doesn't have a promotion yet. But, alright, we'll see what we can do. think I need to give King a reload, though. He's getting pretty low. Alright, let's see what else I can do. Maybe I can move Blast Pop up to the other side of King and kind of protect his backside while King reloads. Something like that. So I'm really disappointed with myself that like I said, I'm committed to doing this playthrough using PC controls like, you know, I should on PC. But I'm finding that I'm prone to a lot more misclicks on PC because I'm still getting a couple of the controls confused. Whereas when I was using the Xbox controller, I almost, you know, my incident misclicks was much lower. So that's something I'm going to have to work through the rest of this playthrough, especially since, you know, if I keep making mistakes like that, I'm going to get somebody killed. Alright, so let's see. Let me move Scott in a position maybe here? Maybe outside. Maybe I'll move Scott here, try to get eyes on the alien. Because I think the problem is nobody can see him right now. Or maybe... Let's see, let me move Scott to like here. Try not to misclick. Damn, he still doesn't have eyes on. Could try maybe here, get him in high cover. I just don't know where the thing is. Alright, put him in Overwatch. Alright, so that leaves me Blast Pop. King, who I hope to get a reload, although maybe I should move him into cover before I do anything else. His running gun's still on cooldown, so I can't exactly use that to help. Alright, let me just give him a reload now.
It's killing time.
And we'll move Blast Pop into, let's say, here? Maybe here? To protect his backside. Put him on Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
In case that Thin Min goes on a move. And all we got left now is Daffy's. We might as well put Daffy's on Overwatch.
Commander, we're running short on time.
Oh, shut up.
Battleship is still on a
Stop being
direct
a
course for the
crybaby.
city.
We got 4 turns. Alright, I think it's another one for Daffy's. Rip that guy.
Bye-bye.
GG Daffy's. Cleaning up. But Daffy's, you see what I mean about snipers being OP at a certain point. I mean, it gets to a point where, you know, aliens move and they die. You know, at a certain point, you know. Because snipers are totally OP. Nah, GG to you, man. Alright, so, let's see. So, it's a new turn for us. Let's move, Alright, so we have one more data terminal to get to, and that'll be the end of our mission. Kind of sad I didn't get Scott a kill. Let's move Scott to about here. Have him start protecting the outside. I'll put him in Overwatch. Who knows? Maybe he'll be lucky. Something else drops in. Let's see. So Zhang, who I don't think I also have a kill on this mission so far, which is unfortunate. Let's see. I'm gonna come back to him. I can move Donna outside as far forward as maybe like here. Let's do that. She's got about half a clip. I think I can afford to leave her on Overwatch. Daffy's is alright. Daffy's, you have about half a clip. You're good. So let me see. I got Zhang, King, and Blast Pop. I can move. Put Blast Pop to about like here, for example, or maybe I can leave him inside. Let's leave him inside and put him to about here.
Enemy spotted.
Whoa, he's got the last enemies. Last enemy. Alright, so that guy retreated to cover on that side. Alright, at least I know where he is. Alright, Daffy's is way out of position to help with that guy, but I don't think we're going to need him necessarily. Where is... Alright, so we got to defend this other side right now. Alright, let's see. Blast Pop has a grenade, but I'm not sure if we can get that far. Let's measure it out. No. Because of that guy being on this side, I'm worried about Blast Pop's not having cover from that side, so that's a little bit of a risk. Let's see, King has his run and gun back. Can I get King back there to kill that guy? No, he can't get that far. He can move to about here. Maybe get the shot. I could also put him to about here to deactivate the last terminal and then take the shot if you can see him. Or actually, I can move him to this side, but he'd be flankable, I think, so no, I don't want to do that. Alright, this is kind of aggressive, but I think I would prefer to move King here, deactivate this terminal. Well, actually, no, I can't guarantee I can do that on a run and gun turn. Actually, King already used one move this turn, I'm sorry. So... I wasn't aware that I had moved. Oh, I moved King when I thought I moved Blast Pop is what happened. No, here's King. Sorry, I'm a little confused. Alright. So there's King. I could run and gun King to here and activate this terminal. No, I don't know if he can activate on a run and gun turn. I don't know if that'll work. But we still got 4 turns in our back pocket. He doesn't have to do that on this turn. Alright, let me see what else I can do. I could move King here, or even here. What else can I do? Move Zhang up. I could move... Alright, so I got King, Zhang, Daffy's, Blast Pop. Alright, those are the moves I still have. I got a half a move with Blast Pop. I got full turns with King, Zhang, and Daffy's. Alright, I think I'm going to leave Daffy's on Overwatch, just in case that guy decides to move. If Daffy's catches a glimpse of him, he's probably dead. Meantime, I can move up King. On a run and gun to here. He might be able to get eyes on this guy and at least take a shot. If he misses the shot and the guy moves this way, Daffy's might have a shot to hit him, even from way back at the end of the train. If he doesn't, he might be able to tank that shot. Actually, no, I still think I like the run and gun, but maybe inside, put him right next to the data terminal. Although it might be easier for that guy to hit him if he moves this way. So that might not be worth doing. Alright, what else? Can I do anything useful with Zhang on this turn? Probably not. He's too far back to be helpful right now. Alright, so I got King, Blast Pop, and Zhang. Alright, I'm going to hold Zhang for now. Too bad Blast Pop can't see him, because he could suppress the guy. Alright, let's move King. Go with my original thought. I'm going to run and gun him.
Going in for the kill.
I'm going to move him right next to the data terminal. And that'll kind of... We can kind of do that for science and see if, when he gets there, can he actually activate the data terminal before firing. Alright, so let's see what happens. Alright, he can't see that guy.
We've got it.
He can activate
All of the
the data
transponders
terminal.
are now
Alright.
transmitting.
And he still
Now
has
we
his
just need
Overwatch
to activate
turn,
the train's
or his
drive
last
system.
move,
We have a new objective.
which I can use for Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Alright, so he's on Overwatch. I don't need Blast Pop's Overwatch. I probably could use it. That would give us 3 Overwatch turns if this guy moves. I'm afraid of him taking a hit though, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move Blast Pop to high cover on this side of the train, just to keep him out of harm's way. Technically, this guy could still move to the other side of the train and flank him, but there's also a good chance that either Daphne's or King will hit him if he does that, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to dash Zhang forward because I can't really do anything useful on this turn with him. He's just too far back to be useful right now.
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Get it, King. He missed. Alright, so he might take a shot to the inside. We'll see what happens. Oh, damn, another muton. I didn't quite count on that. And a third one. Or actually, that's the 4th one of the mission. Gee whiz. Alright. I didn't expect that many mutons on this mission. Alright, but I think I'm going to be glad I moved up Zhang, because that frees up his last rocket on this turn. Alright, so I gotta kill 2 mutons. And we gotta kill that last thin man. Alright. Alright, let me start with Daphne's. What can Daphne see? You can see that guy. Now, Daffy's luckily one-shotted one of those guys last time. Hey, Donna, welcome. We might be able to get Daffy to do the same on this turn, but I wouldn't count on a headshot one-shotting him again. I guess it's possible. I mean, she did crit for 10 damage on that one guy, which is incredible. So let's see what else. So Daffy has a shot on that guy, but nobody else. And also, he can't see Daffy. She's too far back. Alright, what else can you see? So, I moved Zhang up, where's Zhang? To this turn, which means he can use his Overwatch on this, his rocket on this turn. So he can fire on this guy, or he can fire on this guy. He'll do 6 damage, but that won't necessarily kill the one he fires on. But it will soften them up incredibly. We also have Blast Pop, who has his rocket. He can fire on either one. Well, he can fire on this one guy, I guess. I don't think he can actually hit the guy up here because of his own position, so that won't work. Alright. Let's see. King is here. King finished activating all the data terminals, but I have to get King to this position to finish the mission. So he's got to activate something in the engineer's cab. So Donna, we're doing a mission on a train station, believe it or not, right? Of all places. Alright. So I don't know what that thin man did. He's back here, but I don't know where he is or what he's doing. I'm kind of tempted to move King first, just to kind of, you know, test out the Overwatches. But the thing is, with Lightning Reflexes, he can only defeat the first Overwatch. If all 3 of those enemies fire on Overwatch, he's guaranteed to defeat the first one, but not guaranteed for the other 2. Dominator is right here. So, Donna, you already have a kill tonight. Let me see what Donna can see. So, Donna can see the guy on the roof. And she can see the guy here. Neither one of these guys is in cover, so she has a high chance of a critical hit. Yeah, she has. Actually, she's guaranteed to crit whatever one she hits. So, but yeah, we're facing a new enemy type for the first time tonight, Dinah. They're called the Muton. And normally you don't see them quite this early in the campaign. I think the only reason we're seeing them is because we started with the DLC mission that gave us this guy, Zhang. So we're starting to see some of the advanced enemies a little earlier than normal because of that DLC mission. Alright, but Donna's doing okay. So far, we got a good mission going, got a number of kills, nobody's been hit yet, nobody's been injured yet. But we do have the new armor already, Donna, so everybody has extra protection tonight. We got 6 suits of new armor, we got a squad size of 6, so we're in good shape. And we're almost done with the mission, so as long as I don't have any more misclicks and get somebody killed, we should be in good shape. Let me just think out of this a little bit. So what do I need to do? So what can Scott see? Scott can see that guy. He also has a 100% critical chance to hit, alright? But he can't see the other guy. So Zhang can see either one. He can see both of these guys. I think I like the idea of Zhang feeding this guy his rocket. And if he still survives after that, which he probably should, then we let either Daffy's or Donna get this critical hit and get a kill. I said Daffy, sorry, I meant Scott or Donna. We also got Daffy's headshot in our back pocket. So maybe we can get that guy. Maybe I should do that first. Because Daffy's can't see the other mutant. I'm not as worried about the Thin Man. Let's work the mutons first. Alright, so we wait on Daffy's. So I got 2 rockets to give plus Daffy's headshot, that's all heavy duty damage. Heavy duty damage. And all 3 of those can be fired without moving anybody. So I don't have to worry about the Overwatch for them. Let me think. Alright, so let's try to get the Mutons dead first before I move King, because I can't guarantee he can beat all 3 Overwatches. Alright, so, let me think how to do this. Let me start with Zhang, because Zhang's kind of drawn up a nice fat goose egg this mission so far. He hasn't really done much of anything. And I'm pretty sure we only need to get him 1 kill to finish to get promoted. So he can hit this guy, he can hit this guy. No guarantee, well, that is not a guaranteed kill. I could also get him to take 2 shots on either target. He might be able to solo either one of those if he hits both shots. Let me think. So let's get this guy dead first, and then we'll work on this guy. So I think I like the idea of Blast Pop taking the shot. Or I could just nuke him with a rocket, but I still won't kill him. A rocket is guaranteed damage. Let's open with that. Don't miss. Alright, so that guy is a heartbeat away from death. I'd love Scott to get that kill, but it's not guaranteed. Well, he can't see him. Never mind. Alright, who can finish this guy off? King could finish him off. I think King's the only other guy who can see him. But to do that, I think I should move King. Maybe I'll move him to here. This guy will be flanked. and he'll be protected from the Thin Man. And then on the next turn, he can move inside to the engineer's cabin and finish the mission. So let's do that. I'm not so much worried about this guy's Overwatch because I don't think he can see King. And most likely he won't get an Overwatch shot on King. Let me hold that move. Alright, so let's see. If I... Alright, I'm pretty sure this guy is all but dead. If not, we can have Donna clean him up. Donna's a really good shot. Donna can see him, right? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure Donna can see both of these assholes. Yeah. So I think that guy's dead. So, with that, let me have Zhang use his rocket on this guy up here. And soften him up. And that won't kill him, but that should soften him up enough to get Scott a kill shot. If Scott misses, we'll have Daffy's clean him up. And then that'll leave Donna and or King to kill this guy. And we're not going to worry about the Thin Man until the next turn. Donna says, I ain't cleaning up no alien. No, Donna, we've seen evidence to the contrary already in terms of your body count, so we know better. All right, Zhang, do your thing. Zhang already missed one rocket shot tonight. Actually, he missed, but he still hit it. He hit unintentionally, so he kind of foobarred a rocket shot. Let's hope he hits this one. Do it, Zhang. All right.
For the fireworks.
So, Scott, tell me you can finally get a kill this mission.
Throwing grenade.
Yes! Finally got Scott a kill. Alright, so that leaves us Daffy's. Luckily we didn't need Daffy's headshot. But unfortunately Daffy's can't see the other Muton, which that would be an insta-kill. So we'll give that one to King. Do your thing, King. You can use a promotion. Alright, let's do it. Daffy's left. Who's Daffy's? King laughs in his face again. And, seriously, you can't see him from that position? Oh, come on. See, here's the line of sight issues that I was talking about earlier. This should be a short kill for him, but this skinny-ass little light pole means King can't see him? That big hulking mud? Come on, man. Oh, come on, game. Alright, Donna. Oh, man. Alright, Donna, you got a hit now. Alright, hang on a second. So, Donna has two moves. I could technically move down into a better position to take the shot. Let me see, what's her chance to hit? 69%. What's his defense? He has built-in 10% defense, even without cover. Wow. So, if I move her here, would she have a better chance to hit? She probably would. I can move her as far as here. Here she would have lateral cover. Just on the off chance that she misses the shot. I need a guaranteed hit right now, and I don't have one. Oh man, that line of sight thing really... man, it makes me mad. This guy should have him. Dead to rights. Looks like a Donna shot. It does. Alright, I'm not going to move Donna. I'm just going to take the shot. Do your thing, Donna.
X-ray down. Need a resupply.
Donna's clutch as usual. Oh, GG, Donna. Alright, so King is the only one with a shot. We'll put him on Overwatch. That way he can protect himself when the Thin Man goes on the move.
I'm on it.
Which I'm sure he will. And we're going to put Daffy's on Overwatch because Thin Man's still alive.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Commander, the alien ship is almost in position to attack.
Daffy's gets his 3rd kill of the day. Rip that guy.
X-ray
GG
neutralized.
Daffy's. Crushing him today. Crushing him. Daffy's has got to have a promotion after tonight. Donna says now Daffy's can bring up everyone's coffee. Shit, y'all better be bringing Daffy's some champagne after tonight. She's been cleaning them up. Alright, so this mission is over right here. No injuries, and we're done.
Nice job, Commander. It looks like all of the transponders are in position and the train is ready to leave the station. Once it crosses paths with the battleship, the aliens are in for a surprise.
Man, that train is wrecked. But did the job. GG squad. And there's the battleship, y'all. Look at that thing, Daffy's. Achievement unlocked, bait the hook, whatever that was. Mission completed. Operation Severed Skull. 4:49 p.m. Shanghai, China. 8 aliens wrecked. No XCOM operatives lost, and I believe no injuries. I don't even think we took a shot. I mean, that's like our 3rd mission in a row. We have not even taken a shot. So GG squad. Kicking ass. Good deal. Thank you, Blast Prop. Man, 4 mutons too, man. I mean, those guys could have one-shotted either one of us, I believe. Any
Not
promotions?
a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
Oh, man. 3 promotions, no injuries. Stellar mission. GG squad. Alright, so Donna did get a promotion. So Donna has been promoted to captain. So we got a 2nd captain. GG Captain Donna. So her body count is now up to 12. I believe she got, what, 3 kills on that mission? She got at least 2. I kind of lost count. So let's see. What our next upgrade? Being our most advanced support, Donna gets a choice of 2 skills at captain. Dense smoke, which means smoke grenades have increased area of effect and further increases units' defense by 20. So she gets now with her smoke plus 20 defense and a larger smoke cloud, so she can protect more people. Which came in handy even on that mission. I mean, she used her smoke grenade once inside the train to kind of protect, I think it was King and Zhang, so that worked out. The other one is combat drugs. Yeah, good drugs, y'all. So it says smoke grenades now contain powerful stimulants that grant plus 20 will and plus 10 critical chance for all units in the cloud. So 2 very good skills. Dead smoke basically increases defense by 20. Combat drugs increase offense by 10% chance to hit, but as a critical chance rather, as well as increasing the unit's will. I mean, we talked about that a little bit a couple weeks ago, where basically, for example, very early on, King took a couple injuries and he had panicked on his first mission out. And since then, he's kind of recovered and not had any more panic missions, but every time somebody takes a severe injury and ends up in the infirmary, your will points drop a little bit. And every time your will points drop, you increase your chance to panic on future missions. I don't think we kind of have to worry about that with King anymore. He's kind of a badass these days, but combat drugs boost will, and it kind of helps in the field against those type of events in general. But generally, the way we're building Donna as our first support, I think dense smoke is going to be very helpful to increase our defense, because you know we're going to see stronger enemies, just like we saw tonight with basically we had 4 mutons for the first time. All right, so congratulations, Captain Donna. Growing more and more badass as we go. Next promotion is Lieutenant Zhang. So good, we did finally get a kill, promotion on Zhang, even though we didn't get him another kill on the night. Which actually I thought you were required to get kills to get promotions. Obviously I'm wrong. Did you know that, Blast Pop? That you could get promotions without actually getting kills? I don't know if that's something new or something I just forgot. I'm not sure. So anyway, but I guess maybe he got enough assists because he did use 2 rockets on his mission and kind of, you know, assisted other people getting kills. So maybe that counts too. So anyway, Zhang's finally made captain. So his skill points, his upgrades rather, now we can put into Danger Zone, which is what we gave Blast Pop last week, which basically increases the area of effect on his rockets and suppression. Or we can give him a second grenade. Both of these are very useful. I tend to, on my early heavies, use Danger Zone. I just like them to have bigger, you know, bigger blast zones. Blast Pop says no, don't know. Okay, yeah, I have to look that up. I don't know either. I mean, I guess so, because he got his promotion with no kills tonight. 2 grenades could be good. I mean, but we don't tend to use a lot of grenades on our heavies on our missions. I mean, he already has 2 rockets. I don't think he needs a second grenade. I think we'll give him Danger Zone also. All right, so our 2 heavies are really getting pretty badass. Blast Pop and Zhang, aka Shilong. And our last thing is we got a promotion for Scott. So Scott's got his first promotion, and his class assignment is heavy. So we now have 3 heavies on the board. All right, GG Scott. And by default with the heavy, your first up point is Rocket Blast. So he has his rocket ready. So now we have 3 heavies, which kind of have a surplus in heavies at the moment. But you know, your bench can never be too deep, because as enemies get tougher, you start taking more and more damage, and you kind of need a deep bench to get through your campaign. So GG Scott. Too bad he's not here to see his first promotion. In my heart of hearts, I was kind of hoping he was going to become an assault, because for 2 reasons. Number one, our only assault right now is King, and I kind of would like to have 2 assaults running point on missions, just because that's the way I like to run my squad. I like to have 2 assaults more than just about anything else. Although 2 heavies, as you can see, is also very useful. I mean, I've seen some players run 3 heavies a lot. Like, I don't know if any of you guys follow, oh man, what is his name? I mean, he's been a long time YouTube streamer. He does stream on Twitch some, but not as much. But he was always a big time XCOM player, if I can just think of his name. I'm drawing a blank right now. But he loves heavies. Heavies are his favorite class, and he would often use 3 heavies on a lot of missions if he could. So, you know, it's different styles to play. I was just hoping that we would get another assault. We kind of need one to run with King. And maybe it'll come to me. All right, anyway, so let's see. We got new research available, so we can finally start doing mutant autopsies, which this is way early in the game. And you know what? I kind of had a missed opportunity. I should have thought to maybe see if we could capture one of those guys, but you know, King had the arc thrower. It didn't even cross my mind. I was so worried about, especially on that last set of them, getting them dead, because I knew how dangerous they were. But they do carry advanced plasma rifles, so it would have been kind of a good get for our armory to be able to kind of put one of those, you know, in the locker for later in the game. And, you know, like I had mentioned, you know, earlier, you know, once we do kind of research plasma weaponry and we can start using the ones that we've captured, or we can build our own, it's usually better to capture them from the enemy, because plasma weapons are extremely expensive, you know, in the economy of the game. So yeah, I just kind of had a brain for it, especially when we got that one mutant down to two hit points, the one that King should have been able to kill but just couldn't see him. It'd probably been better to just have him move up right next to that guy and stun him. So that would have been a guaranteed capture. I just had a brain for it. I didn't think of it. So, but you know, those were dangerous enemies, and I don't want to say I choked, but I had other things on my mind. all I could think of was get those suckers dead. So, alright. So let's see. Muton Autopsy is going to be available. We got 4 Thin Men corpses and 4 Muton corpses. Okay, so it was 4 Mutons. I wasn't totally sure. Plus their weapon fragments. Unfortunately, no captured weapons. That would have been a nice thing to do. Alright, so we completed the council mission. And our reward for that mission is 2 engineers. Which, given the level of risk with 4 damn Mutons, seems kind of I don't know. That's kind of a cheap-ass reward, but I don't know. But at least we got everybody back in one piece, so that's its own reward, and nobody's in the infirmary. And completed the mission. So, GG squad. GG to you too, Duffy's. Thanks.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Yeah, well, you sure will, won't you? All right. Okay, so let's see where we are. So it's now April 15. Alright, so we haven't had that much time pass since the stream started. Only 2 in-game days. Thank you, Daffy's. So we're still waiting to finish that floater autopsy. 2 more days for that. And then we got 2 satellites in the queue plus the satellite uplink. So we're halfway through the 2nd month of the campaign. I think we're doing pretty good for only the 2nd month of the campaign. So before I forget, guys, when we deployed on the last mission, basically we had, well, you saw the soldiers that we had, including Donna and Blast Pop and a couple others. And I wanted to find out if anybody wanted additional customizations on their characters. Actually, you know what? Blast Pop was the only other one I should have asked, but he already left. Donna picked hers last week. She wanted Armor Deco 2, I believe, which is what we have her in right now. So that being 1, that being 3. She wanted 2, so that's what we're giving her. Let me see. Is there anybody else that needed upgrades or customizations? I guess Scott does, but he's not here yet tonight. Let me see. Is there anybody else we need to look at? No, I think we're squared away. King would be the only other person, but he's not here. Okay, Donna. See you when you get back. So let's see. In terms of our squad right now, we got 1, 2, 3 heavies, 2 captains and squatty. Okay. We have now 2 supports, including Donna and Lopez, who was our rookie last week. And 2 snipers, so we have Daffy's and Loki. Basically, this is a new recruit we got after the gas station mission last week. Alright, and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rookies we need to get in the field. Alright. Alright, but I think overall, I think our squad is shaping up pretty nice. We got a little bit of depth now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ranked soldiers and 5 rookies, which is not too bad. And we're doing a pretty good job controlling the injuries. Alright, so let's see. I don't think there's anything else I need to do immediately. Let's just spin the Globe of Doom and see what we can get done next. Alright, so floater autopsy is complete. Let's take a look at the results quickly from Dr. Valen. So we have a new item available for manufacturer, Defense Matrix. Dodge, it says. I think this is an aircraft upgrade. Let's see. I'm not going to read the entire report. Is there anything interesting here that she mentions? Like I said, a lot of the actual in-game lore and exposition is actually, revealed in some of these type of reports. But I'm not going to bore people reading the entire thing on stream. Okay, so it says basically a rather conventional propulsion system has been grafted onto the subject's torso, which we've seen. Basically, half their body is rocket packs, right? But it says the power cells well, not that. It says she's removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in evasion of projectile fire. So we kind of notice when we start seeing floaters that they're hard to hit, especially when they're in flight mode. But even when they're not, I mean, they have basically a built-in bonus defense against being hit. But apparently, this dodge function is something that we can manufacture based on learning about the technology. So, all right, so that's kind of a defensive boost. It looks like for our interceptor, so that should work out pretty nice. So let's see. Now Dr. Valen needs something new to do. Skeleton suit is kind of an upgrade that we can build into our new armor, our carapace armor, but this is a long type of research. It's 14 days. We could get that done by the end of the month, but that would be the only other thing we got done this month. So I'm not inclined to do that right away. The next thing I'm most curious about is probably this, beam weapons. So we upgraded our defense when we finally got our carapace armor done, kind of the end of the stream last week. So we've got additional defense against injury now just from the armor alone. But now we're starting to see stronger enemies, and we're kind of doing okay with our conventional weaponry. But pretty soon we're going to be outgunned pretty severely if we don't start upgrading our offense. So, and two ways to do that is we can do this light plasma rifle research, of which we've, as I've mentioned, captured several of them from the enemy. But we have to research it before we can use it. Or we can start doing research into this beam weapons, which is essentially portable laser weaponry. So, as I mentioned kind of at the end of the stream last week, there's some schools of thought where people say, bypass beam weapons and go right to laser plasma rifle weaponry research and, fast track to that. But 23 days is not really fast tracking at all, in my opinion. And in my playthroughs, I've never really been able to work that out. So I'm inclined to want to do beam weapons. We can have that in 8 days, and so we could probably have at least the research for that done before the end of the month. And as far as whether we can actually start building some beam weapons, I guess we'll find out by the end of the month. Let's see what other options are. So we can do mutant autopsy. We can have that done in about 3 days. What else? We can also research a couple other items that I believe mainly affect our aircraft defense. But I think I want to go right to beam weapons. Start getting that in the queue and getting that done. And maybe I start looking at fast-tracking plasma weapons by next month. Which will still kind of get us on track for getting that early. I'm just afraid if I skip beam weapons at this point, it'll put us at a disadvantage and maybe cripple our campaign prematurely. So, alright, let me see. Is there anything else I might want to consider before I jump to that? I mean, I kind of already know I do need to get some upgrades to our interceptors, because the last UFO that we downed last week, it took both our interceptors, to bring it down, so they are getting tougher to shoot down. But I still think the crux of this is I gotta get advances from my troops on the ground. So let's start the beam weapon research.
I expected that would be a priority research task, Commander. I'll begin allocating resources to the project immediately.
Thank you, Dr. Valen. Alright, so we'll have that in 8 days, and we'll have that well done before the end of the month, so that should really help. Alright, let's see what else do we need to take a look at.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Alright, good to hear, Dr. Shen. So, we're up to 15 engineers now. Let's see, we're in the middle of doing our next satellite uplink, which we'll easily have done before the end of the month. We still have plenty of power thanks to our thermal generator. So I don't think we need any current facilities that I can think of anyway. Let's take a look at some of the items we can build at this point. So we got nanofiber vest, scope, arc thrower, med kits. We've got 2 of these now. because we have 2 supports, even though we've only been using 1, just Donna so far. Still can't do anything with chitin plating, even though we have enough engineers now to build chitin plating. We don't have enough chrysalid corpses, which I'm glad to say that we don't, because that means we haven't seen many chrysalids. Alright, so we have all 6 suits of carapace armor built. That'll really, really help. Oh, so we can build our first unit of defense matrix now. So what do we need now? We need 41 credits each. We're kind of low on credits. We only have 103. But we've been spending a lot of money. Armor upgrades, power plants, you know, satellite uplinks. We've been putting in a lot of infrastructure this month. So even though the credits here look low, that money's been going to good use. So let's see. 3 floater corpses are needed to build 2 defense matrix boosts for our interceptors. So we currently have 2 built for uplink targeting, which is a plus chance to hit, you know, offensive upgrade. This will give us a defensive chance to hit, which will probably actually help our interceptors, because the last UFO that we downed last week, it took both of our interceptors to bring it down, but they also took severe hits, and they were in kind of, you know, offline getting repairs for several days each. So that will help. Let's see how many floater corpses we actually have in inventory. So we have 6. So it would take all 6 of the floater corpses we have to build 2 defense matrix boosts, upgrades, whatever. So I don't think I want to use up all the floater corpses, but I think we can build 1. I think that'll be alright. Let's do that. Alright, so we'll have that in place. Next time we have to do a UFO shoot down. So this is telling us that we can't build a because we depleted our cash below the 66 credits, but that's okay. We've already got 3 satellites in the queue for this month, so we're in good shape with satellites. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else I want to spend money on right now. So let me check what I have in the gray market again. So now we're down to 3 floater corpses. I'm going to hold on those for now, just on the off chance that one of our, you know, associate, you know, member countries from XCOM wants to kind of buy some of these off of us, because they'll usually spend more money than the market value that we show here. Let's see, is there anything else I can sell right now? No, we still have some things that need to be researched, and as far as the rest of these, no, nothing else. All right. Alright, let's spin the globe of doom.
Commander, there's a priority 1 transmission coming in from the Council.
Of course it is. So, another Council mission. Boy, that's like 2 in 1 stream. That's, I mean, I think you usually see like 1 or 2 councils a month. We've seen like 1 in the same week. In-game week. Oh, this is the other part of the mission we just ran. So, Council mission, Gangplank. With the hack signal in place, the alien battleship is vulnerable and now is the time to strike. We need you to deploy a squad and set down on the ship's surface. This is a rare opportunity to receive the technology with that ship intact. We shouldn't waste it. Oh my god. So they want us to actually do the battleship assault now. Oh man. So this is an optional mission for us. We don't technically have to do this. We certainly don't need this set of rewards right now in game. I mean, this is associated with a DLC mission, DLC pack. You know, the one that basically gave us Zhang. But welcome back, Donna. But usually, an alien battleship assault is a late game mission, and even since I got the DLC that gave us this, I don't think I've ever actually done this mission early game, because alien battleships they're wicked, man. They're bad news. Just lots and lots of really, really tough things to fight. But we have a number of things working in our favor. We have a lot of high-level soldiers right now, a couple captains, a few lieutenants. Don't push us too far too fast. Hey, I kind of agree with you, Donna. I mean, we kind of pushed and took a very difficult mission last weekend and pulled it off. But I kind of did that for a very concrete reason, because we needed to control panic in Asia, and I didn't want to lose a country in only our second month, which we were at risk of doing by the end of the game. So that paid off. So we don't kind of need to do this. We don't need these rewards right now. But I do know there is kind of a hidden reward we can find on the alien battleship that might help us, that we normally wouldn't have access to in the early game. That might be worth the risk. And I'm kind of, even though I haven't done this mission myself early on, I kind of somewhat kind of trust that the devs have balanced this specific mission, recognizing that it's an early game, you know. It's being offered to us in the early game, not late game like you normally would first visit a battleship. So I'm hoping they'll scale it a little bit. The flip side of it is, if I don't take this mission now, I don't think it'll be offered to us again in the rest of the game.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
So you guys are, you know, pretty much rolling badasses at this point, especially for the second month of the campaign. I mean, I have faith in you guys. And I'm thinking the reward that is offered to us might just be worth it. So I don't want to underestimate you guys, because I was a little worried about taking that difficult mission last week, and you know, everybody, you know, you pulled it off with flying colors. Nobody really let us down. So I mean, this is looking like a pretty good squad. Number of captains, a number of lieutenants, you know. Hey, little John. We don't have any advanced weapons yet, but we do have some armor. That might help. And if things really get tough, we can retreat. You know, there is always that option in game. We can backpedal and get the heck out of there. You know, so that might be, it might be worth at least taking a shot at it. How you doing tonight, little John? All right, but you know what, guys? I think what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna take that mission, but I think we're gonna do it on our next stream, because like I said, while I haven't played this version of the Battleship Assault in the early game, Battleship Assaults in general tend to be long missions. They tend to be kill marathons. And it is getting kind of late for me on the East Coast here. Hey, Chain. How you doing, Chain Will? And I do have to get up early again tomorrow and go to work just like I did today. So I'm thinking if I start the Battleship Assault now, it could be as long as, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I don't think I want to stream quite that much longer. So yeah, I've been streaming for 3 hours, Donna. I started around 7-ish, 7:30, I think. Shane says, can't stay. I'm in Texas with my mom this week. Yeah, I think we're about to wrap anyway, Shane. Thanks for dropping in, man. But yeah, I think we'll take that on the next stream. So I don't know if I might do that tomorrow. I haven't decided fully yet what exactly I'm going to do for our Sunday stream. But yeah, we might kick off tomorrow's stream with the Battleship Assault. Get some sleep? Yeah, I'm gonna try it, Shade. Actually, after I signed off the stream last night and went to bed, I got woken up by, you know, from a call from work in the middle of the night. Probably about a half hour or so after I finally got off to sleep. So, luckily I was able to sleep in a little bit this morning after that. But I did have to work this morning, and I have to work some more tomorrow morning as well. So, yeah, I definitely intend to get some sleep tonight, and so hopefully we'll pick this up tomorrow. If not XCOM, maybe something else, but I'm probably leaning towards XCOM. I don't want to leave people hanging in suspense for a whole week if I can help it. So we'll see how the Alien Battleship Assault goes. The early game Battleship Assault, and but like I said, I mean we've been going pretty well. I mean, I have faith in you guys. When we have a lot of rank, a lot of firepower, and as long as I can keep my wits about me and keep people alive and keep people out of the hospital, we should be able to do pretty good. And I think we're doing good, especially for only the second month of the campaign. I think you guys are doing fantastic as a squad. So, GG to all you guys. Alright, so I'm going to wrap, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out, as usual. Definitely appreciate it. Hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the stream, especially XCOM. So on the way out the door, let's take a look, see if there's anybody, any of our buddies out there that we can go say hi to on the way. Alright. Alright, kind of a light streaming night. Doesn't look like a lot of people are streaming tonight on my follows list, which is good. I mean, it's, you know, it's good weather. Hopefully people are getting out on weekends and enjoying themselves like they're supposed to. Alright, so we're going to go say hi to our buddy Positive Left, who, just making sure she's still streaming, is streaming Diablo 3 tonight. Okay. So a little change of pace for Positive Left with some Diablo tonight. Alright, guys. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see everybody shortly, or later this weekend, hopefully. All right? So enjoy your evening. Have a great weekend.